All right, welcome everybody. This is kind of a different video than usual because I feel like a sandwich that you got and then you put in your backpack and then you kind of forgot about it. Then like 5 days later, you open your backpack and then you take all the books out of it and then you're like, oh, that's disgusting. So that's how I feel. And it wasn't even like an interesting sandwich. It was more of like a cheese and onion, and then all of the cheese and onion is like kind of melted and it stinks. I mean, I don't think I stink. At least not right now. But that's just how I feel. So today is a tier list. I never knew how to pronounce tier. Am I saying it right? Right. 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 So I don't actually have all the packs or the kits. I have one kit and I have I guess one, two, three, four. What no, one, two, three, four. I have four game packs. I have all of the expansion packs because I'm cool like that. And stuff packs. Let me think. I've got Romantic Garden. I'm not really sure why I have it, but I have it. I mean, I do remember buying it. I just don't know why I got that one. And for example, not the movie Hangout, which is cool because it comes with popcorn and everything. I've got Kids Room, which is I think this one. I've got Tiny Living stuff. I've got Laundry Day, and I've got also the paranormal something. Why is Cottage Living here? Why why? Why is it not here? I also think that the holiday thing should be here because you don't really pay for it. I don't know, like either here or here. Like I would put it next to the base game because that's pretty much the one everyone has. So but yeah, I've got all the expansion packs, and I thought, I'm a geographer. I've actually wrote my dissertation on The Sims. So, if anyone's qualified to make a tier list about The Sims 4, I think that's me. Because I've got insight for, talking about worlds, talking about, power relations within the packs and the. I'm doing a master's also in history of design and material culture, so you know I, I'm the person for this job, really. I am. Right, let's start with should I change the names of the tiers? I don't think I'm gonna change them because they're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I put the tiers like here. I think they're pretty good. Anyway, it's right. This is for base game. You need it. Let's not lie, but doesn't mean I like the anything that's kind of in that game. Like I don't like Oasis Springs or Willow Creek. I think the worlds are very just I don't like playing in them. Like I played in Willow Creek because I kind of have to. Oasis Springs is not really my vibe. I did like Strangerville or Strange Town. I did like Strange Town. Stranger Town. The one in The Sims 2 where there's like all desert and the Beaker family, the weird one with the alien baby and then the alien one and the Grunt family. I loved the Grunt family. I think when I was about 11 I had a crush on the Rupert. What was his name? The younger brother, you know. I thought he was kind of cute. Um but yeah, the base game, the items are ugly. You've only got New Orleans, like, and wherever Oasis Springs is based on. Not really sure. I probably should Google that, but not right now. So yeah, like, I put it there, but that's purely from the pragmatic point of view. Right, let's do get to work. Actually, I'm not gonna do it like that. I think eco lifestyle, I do love it. only recently, which means probably around 2 days ago. Okay, very recently. But that was the first time I actually made like a community space and used it. So I what I did was I moved out the old Greenberg family because I really like I get where they're coming from, and I agree with that, ideas and stuff. I just didn't like them as people. Also, every time I had Mary and Blossom have Woohoo, one of them died from exhaustion. So I don't really think that it was like a fun family to play with. So I downloaded the Young Greenberg family from Gallery. Someone made it. I don't know who. If I find out, I'll put it in the comments just so that whoever watches this can, uh, know where to find it, I guess. And then, so I moved out of the lot, and then I turned the lot, so the one with the old like industrial crane thing and the container. I turned that into a community space, and I think it turned out pretty well. So you should check it out on the gallery. Lessons for Gallery. My ID is Cottage, and it should be there. Probably not. Yeah, it's quite recent, so you should go and check it out. Like Island Living, it's okay. I'm not really, island vibes are really not really my vibes, but I like it because what I did was I set up like a Foxbury Institute campus there. So they've got like a bunch of research stations, just like plopped around the island, and I moved one of my favorite Sims to Solani because she loves the ocean, she loves the sea, so do I. But not when it's too hot. But she likes it, and she's working there. She graduated with a biology degree from Foxbury, and she's just there, being happy, um, soaking up the sun. Never really rains there, does it? I think they should have some sort of like tropical storm or something, or like a hurricane. I mean, that would be more realistic. I think that having hurricanes and other natural disasters, I think that would be, more important than having cars or anything, because cars, I mean, if Sims can just teleport, let them just teleport. Why not? Right, Discover University. I think I love it. I'm gonna put it. I need it because I love the world. I love the fact that you have like one is more of like a polytechnic slash science, tech institute, whatever, and then the other one's more like liberal arts, history, the arts, literature, all that stuff. I think that's really, really cool. It's pretty realistic. Because you don't go to MIT, right? MIT or whatever. We don't really have institutes of technology in the UK or anything, but where I'm from in Poland, you definitely have more sciencey. You've got polytechnics and stuff, and then you've got like universities that are like University of Chester that are more about like debate and whatever languages, right? Like reading books and stuff. So yeah, Snowy Escape, I do love it. I'm not sure if you need it because like if you're not into snowboard and if you're not into snowboarding and semi capsules, you don't really need it. I guess. Like, I love the fact that you can go hiking and then you've got like the snow stuff. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me that there is like a neighborhood that's like super snowy and then you've got another one that's like very not snowy. Like, it's like, what climate zone is that, But, I think it's a very fine pack. Yeah, if you want to know more, ask me. I love it. I also love the icon. It's really cute. Um, so seasons. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Get famous. Hmm. I would say you need this one. Okay. I'm just avoiding the hard ones. I think you need the holiday one because it's free, and you know, Christmas is fun. Even if you're not a Christian, I think we can all agree that it's kind of like a secular holiday by now. It's 2022, by the way. So yeah, sorry, just having coffee. Um, right, I don't have vampires, I don't have Dino, I don't have Spa Day, I don't have Batu, though I kind of want to download it. Everyone talks shit about it. But having seen like a lot of like post-apocalyptic kind of builds and other kinds of, cool kind of grungy builds, I think that Batu, like a lot of the items come from Batu. I've never seen Star Wars, so I've seen Stranger Things, if it matters. But I've not seen Star Wars, and I think that Batu would be like, I don't know if I would say I would buy it ironically and play it ironically, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I tend to go with the underdog, So I think I want to download. I don't have Realm of Magic. Which I wanted to buy because it seems like it's got fun items. I don't really like the whole occult sims or anything. I don't really play with mermaids or stuff. But I remember that in The Sims 2 I really liked playing with witches and vampires and zombies and plant sims. Even now I think I would really enjoy it. So I don't know. Maybe they just lost their charm in The Sims 4. Maybe I don't know. I've not played it, so who am I to judge? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I just realized that this one doesn't have the other kits. But considering that I only have one of them, like I've got the Blooming Rooms kit, and if you ask me, I would put it at uh I mean it costs £5, and I don't use their items that often, but sometimes a Blooming Rooms item is just what I need in a space. So I think I would probably put it at good. If it wasn't for that, I would probably put it at okay. Because it's not meh, because you need plants. Like I like the fact that they kind of considered, yeah, people love plants, so we're gonna put them in the game. Like more of them. I like that. But yeah, so imagine that it's at good. Also the romantic garden. If we're at the smaller packs and plants, I would put out good. I think it's got really cute. It's got some hairstyles, if I remember correctly. So they are nice. The clothes are nice too, very nice. Especially for the men. I remember that clothes for the men were particularly nice, or maybe just like very nice. They had like these kind of florally planty patterns, I think. But yeah, they were pretty cool. I've got right Parenthood game pack. I think it's really cool. I bought it after I watched Ocean Sims videos. I think about the family dynamics challenge. So I wouldn't say you. It's gonna be. I'll put it good. It should be love it. I think I'm gonna put out good. I do love kids' room though. I love the fact that you can get void critters and like battle them because it's like very much of a thing that kids do. I think it's very much of like a preteen pack. People say that there is kids and there is teens, but there is no preteens. And I think it is true because when I see my Sims age up from kid to teen, or from child to teen, it's just such a big jump. It's such a big jump, and when you can play void critters, you can really compensate for the fact that you don't have the preteen stage. So, and also at kids room has got some really nice furniture that I use all the time, so I would recommend it. I do love it. Right, outdoor retreat, I also do love it. Right, I don't think you really need anything. Because what do we really need in life? Not much. Certainly not games. Although, isn't life a game? Anyway. outdoor retreat. I'm gonna put out love it and not need it because I don't really like the shoes in that pack. I think the shoes are really ugly, especially the one that's like high heels but kind of trekking boots. If you have it, you know what I mean. I think that the shoes are really ugly, and I never use them. I tend to use the base game boots. So yeah, very very ugly boots. But other than that, I love the fact that you can have national parks and like this beautiful vacation world, Granite Falls. It's very pretty. You get herbalism skill as well, which is why I've not used it before yet. There's things ahead of me, but it's really fun. It's really fun. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have. Oh, Strangerville. All right, you need it. I think you need Strangerville because I was actually playing with it this morning, and God, the world is just so beautiful. It really is. If you want to have Strange Town or Strange, what was the name of that The Sims 2 world? I'll look it up on my phone because I'm worried that I'm going to mess something up on my computer if I do. Strange Town is a small desert town with few inhabitants. Is that in The Sims 2? There we go. It was the most epic neighborhood in The Sims 2. Can somebody explain to me why in The Sims 2 they're called neighborhoods and then in The Sims 4 they're called worlds? Because it makes no sense to me. Like, isn't it all part of one sim world? Surely it is, because if I go to, say, Mount Komorebi, then I'm gonna get loads of sims from like all the other worlds, like Windenburg or Willow Creek or Evergreen Harbor. So it's like it's one world. So why is it called worlds? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Anyway, moving on. Also strange. Okay. Also, Strangerville has beautiful hair. Hair. Yeah, it's got nice hair. But I was gonna say clothes. I think Stranger Town has really beautiful clothes, and I use them all the time. So I would recommend you buy it. Okay, let's go to laundry day. I would say, do you need it? Is it good? It's more than good, or is it just good? Good. I'll put it at good actually. I was gonna put it like higher up because I really like the items that come with it. But the idea of doing laundry in The Sims, I hated it when it came in The Sims 3. I just remember how annoying it was to collect all of the stuff. Like it was fun to have a washing machine, but but you have to do the laundry, and normally, even in real life, I hate doing laundry. It just takes so much time and effort, and you have to wait around for it to get done. So not really my cup of tea, but pretty items. So Tiny Living. Oh, I loved it, but actually, right, I don't like the items. I think they are kind of that. They're just too kind of clean. They look too clean and neat to me. I like more kind of uh, interesting things. They just don't have a lot of character. So, but it is cool that after that they added bunk beds. So, but also we've got bunk beds in the base game now, so it doesn't really change anything. But what I like, why it's good, and not meh or something, is that I like the challenge, the like the bonus traits of a lot if it's only like 64 tiles or like 100 tiles or something. I don't remember the exact thresholds, but I love the idea of building smaller houses because I hate big houses in The Sims. They're just so annoying to build and play in. And if, myself, I did not grow up in a big house, and I never had actually too much space to myself because I always lived in like a boarding school dorm or a dorm at uni or I had a room in a place I lived in Wales. I never really lived in a house, like a house. So I don't really. It's not really my thing. So I like the idea of small ones, small houses. Anyway, get to yeah. Let's paranormal, beautiful stuff. I like the idea that you can summon whatever ghosts and stuff. I've not personally done it myself, but it's on my to-do list. It's just I've not played as a family or anything that kind of that would kind of fit in with that kind of storyline. But it's there. I'm waiting to do it. Yeah, jungle adventure. I would say you need it because that it's really cool. You've got the archaeology table and cool things and like what kind of world, like because it is kind of set in Latin America or South America or somewhere. We really wouldn't get far without South America because we get so much from there, like cocoa beans. How can you have a world without cocoa beans? So it's just not realistic to have Willow Creek and Oasis Springs, but no Selva Dorada. It would not make sense. Like, why can your Sims bake chocolate cake if there is no world where you could possibly get the chocolate or even the sugar, or the oil? Actually, that's more of a, I think, thing in maybe um, Asia or Oceania. But anyway, I think we need more diverse places. Like we've got Japan, right? We've got Oregon or Washington, whatever. I think of it like kind of uh, Seattle, but like west of Seattle, like it's that's what's in Equalizer. Then we've got Hawaii, sort of. So yeah, again, not my vibe, but I like the idea. So yeah, we need more of. Could we get like maybe no, I've got Japan. Like Japan and China are different. I remember we had China in The Sims 3, and that was really fun. That we had France, China, and Egypt. That was really cool. It was probably my favorite pack. World was it called World Adventures in The Sims 3? Oh my god, such a great pack. And Korea's as well. It was so cool because you could like dig through trash, which is what you can do in Eco Lifestyle. So but then in The Sims 3, you had these huge piles of trash, and you had like the landfill kind of lots type. So that was like my favorite thing, apart from like fighting mummies in Egypt or something. Right, let's get to the rest. I don't have knit. Oh, I have cottage. Is it love it or need it? Cottage living. I love it. I do love it. I do love it. I'm not gonna put out need it. I don't think, but I do love. It's so much better than I expected. Really, the only thing I don't like about it is the how it's different from the graphic design for every other, like all of the others, all of the other expansion packs. They have like the same kind of way that they were designed in, but then Cottage Living is like it's really frustrating to me that it's so different. I'm gonna write a blog post about it. That's because it's so annoying. But anyway, get together. Ooh, initially I did regret buying it, but then I do like the fact that you can get espresso. So I'm gonna put out good. I like the club function as well, but I don't love it. I don't love it because I don't like Windenburg and I don't like a lot of the families that come with this pack. Like I don't like the Bear Sisters. No, I like no no. I do like Bear Sisters like Candy and Yuki. but I don't like the creative spirits or whatever. I don't like the Villa Real. Like, I don't like that family. Villa Real. I just like Max because it's kind of like hanging out with Lucas Munch and Elsa Bjergsen. So I like Elsa and her sister Sophia, but like all the parents are kind of like annoying. I don't know why. They just are. So yeah, but it's okay. It's got some cool items, but the world is ugly. It's great that it's so huge, but if it was supposed to be Europe, Europe doesn't really like look like that. It's some sort of weird mashup of different European places that doesn't really make sense. So that's my opinion. Um, no other game packs, no other kits, no other stuff packs. Yeah, no, that's it. Right, just packs, expansion packs. Cats and Dogs has some really cool items and what you call it, clothes, right? So and a beautiful world. So I think that I have to put it. I love it. I do have to put it. I love it. Seasons. Obviously, it's great to have seasons. I loved every single piece of furniture that came with it, but I think the clothes are kind of ugly. Like, it's good that you have different weather types, but also it's annoying that every time your Sims are outside in the thunder, they get shit scared, and then you can't do anything with them because they just panic and run around. But it is good. I would recommend you buy it. I would say you need it, but it's good. So it's there. Um, City Living, I remember I did enjoy it a lot when I bought it, but also it was my second expansion pack. So every single expansion pack that I got, it added so much to the game that I was just like, oh man, this is amazing. So good. I love it. I would say something in between, like seasons, but I don't have anything in between. And I don't want to add anything either because it's like at scale. You can't really, you have to decide. So I think I do love it because I like the festivals and some of the clothes are nice. And I do love the apartments. I don't think the city looks realistic because it's just so crazy skyscrapery. Like, it's just very futuristic. Like, cities don't look like this, at least not in uh I don't know, America. San Myshuno sounds like it would be in America. um but like it looks more like Walt Disney's idea of like what America would look like in 2050 or whatever. So yeah, but I like the flea market. It's kind of fun. Especially, like, depends on who you're playing with, but I think it can be really cool and like fit the enrich your story, enrich the story that you're trying to tell. So um I do wish it had a different name, but I get it. I wish it was like maybe Windenburg. That would be more of a, I think, appropriate name, because like if you live in a skyscraper, then it gets like really windy up there. Like, it's unrealistic that you're in a you live in a penthouse and then you've got like this garden on top of your building and it's got like 50 stories. And I would imagine it's windy up there because it's so high. Anyway, get to work. I do love the working as a policeman. I think it's really fun. So I'm gonna do. I know Magnolia Promenade is really really small, but also it's really really cool. And you can, four lots. You can, the kind of cool lots. It's not like you can get a lot of lots, but none of them might be really nice actually. But I like the kind of, it's more city living than city living, I think, because the four lots are so close together that they give the impression of a city. Well, in the city living, you don't. The kind of, it's all very fragmented because you've got apartment, and then you've got nothing between the ground floor and like the 40th floor on which you live. So it really doesn't make sense that, is it a city or is it just like a bunch of places, stuck in skyscrapers that are meant to function like a city, but it's really just like, oh, you're doing those, and you go to these festivals in between those big, skyscrapers. So yeah, I'm at 30 minutes. Oh my god. It's all right. I've only got one expansion pack. So get famous. Get famous. Get famous. Del Sol Valley. I'm gonna say it's good. It's not okay. I think it's got I like the fact that you can get famous from, like, I don't know, writing books and stuff. And the celebrities, meeting celebrities, kind of cool. Um, I mean, it is only Judith Butler that I. God, why do I say again? It's Judith Ward. I always say Judith Butler instead of Judith Ward. I don't know. Maybe she just looks like she could be a Judith Butler. I think that would kind of suit her, that name. But yeah, it's cool that you can get famous from, like, writing or hacking places or something. You can be a famous hacker or a famous professor or something. So that's cool. The world is kind of annoying, but we all know that because it's so small, and there is this one big lot that it should be really smaller. It could be like two lots instead of one. But yeah, anyway, I think this is it. I think this is my tier of packs. Um, it's only missing Blooming Brooms, but I said that Blooming Rooms is good. So yeah, sorry, I don't have any other ones, but it would kind of classist if you told me, oh no, you can't do a tier if you don't have all of them. Like, where am I supposed to get that money from? It adds up. It does add up, and I have to finish my masters. So, and that requires a lot of coffee. So I spent my money on coffee. Anyway, if you want to buy me a coffee, you can. Because if you go to my blog, you can actually you can find a link to my go buy me coffee, Kofi, the Kofi website. You can actually do that if you want to. No pressure. Anyway, that's where I'm going to stop. Thanks for watching. If you disagree with me, tell me why, because I think that would be pretty interesting. Anyway, gotta go.